It has arrived, the new Metalhead box. Let's get into it. Alright, so Jeff here. Got the mailman just brought me the new Metalhead box. Should have been here a couple days ago, but you know, the games that they play at the Postal Service where they send it from New Jersey to Maryland and sits for 2 days, then it goes back to New Jersey, then it goes back to Maryland, and then it finally shows up. So anyway, showed up today. Now, I want to go ahead and score it while I tell you this story. A lot of people get these, they come from Canada, and so a lot of people get them at different times, and so people are making videos ahead of time. Now, most of the videos that I see that people make in the days preceding when I received mine tend to be people who have gotten the CD box, and they tend to have like more of an extreme metal, so it's never usually something that I'm expecting to get. And the only thing that is similar would be the extras, the pens and stuff, so I kind of have an idea what those are. However, I did see online there's a Metalhead Box trading group, and one of the guys said that he received a album and it was vinyl, so he got a vinyl box, not a CD box. But he received vinyl in his that he already had and wanted to know if anybody wanted to trade, because it's a trade group. And he got the classic, he said classic metal box, and so I'm thinking, oh great, I have the classic metal box and I already have that album too. And then he told me the other album that he got in the box too, and I'm like, I already got that album too. Oh no. So I am anticipating the possibility, the high possibility, that both of the records in the set this month I already own, but I have a plan, and we'll discuss that afterwards. So let's take a look. And this happens, you know, it's not like you can expect something to not eventually cross over. So, all right. So the first up, and this is something I saw in other boxes, and it is taped in there good. And that is this special cassette. Now this is a band called Slaughter, and because I have seen it mentioned, I did do some research, and of course it's not the 80s band by Mark Slaughter. It is a Canadian like thrash band from the 80s, and so this is a reissue of one of their early things on cassette, and I will not even look at the song title for you. So anyway, kind of neat. It's custom made cassette just for this purpose, and so this was kind of like the little one of the little cool extras that they threw in this time. All right, so yes, lo and behold, let's do this first. I do see that at least one record is going to be what I anticipated. Now they do these enamel pens, and there has been a month or so where they missed them. It all depends on the manufacturing, but this month we got two, and they are all bubble wrapped in the sticky bubble wrap. All right. Okay, so this first one is for Overkill. Can you see that? Let me take it out of the bag for you. This is the Overkill skull with the bat wings. It's very, I assume, you know, it's kind of their longtime logo, mascot or whatever. This particular design does look like it's probably taken right from the Under the Influence album from 1988, because it looks kind of like that same exact design, just without the laser eyes. So yeah, we got a little enamel pen. Kind of neat. I'm thinking of getting like a display to put these on, something, you know, a pen board or something. And then this last one, the second one, is Merciful Fate. It's the album cover with the like demon looking head through the fire. So yes, these are nice little high quality little enamel pens. All right, and so yes, I do see first album in here is, yeah, okay, both of them are. So we got Haunt, Mind Freeze. Now this is one that I actually picked up back on Black Friday. It was on sale and I was able to pick it up. So I do have this. Now they are on different colors, so it could be a different color than what I had. I have to go back and look at which one I had, because I bought 2 or 3 Haunt albums at the time. I'm pretty sure this is this is actually probably the one I got, because I remember liking that design. Great album, great band, great stuff. So like I said, I have a plan. Let's lay this to the side and take a look at the other, which is also one that I have. So this is Tyrant Hereafter. I picked this up back when it came out. I'm a big Tyrant fan. Have all their previous ones that were released by Shadow Kingdom, I believe. So they all look the same as far as the design, everything about them is really neat. When they reissued them and then they put the new one out, they made it match the previous reissues. So it is a kind of a flat, matte looking design. It's a gatefold. And they are just a straight up traditional metal. Great band. Some of their early stuff had kind of a little bit of a doom influence, but for the most part, it was a straight, just, that 80s type, a raw metal sound of the 80s and early 90s type stuff. So anyway, yeah, great stuff. Great album. But I do have both of the albums from this set. So again, not a big deal, because here's the thing. Just a couple days ago, my channel hit 600 subscribers. Now, I know a lot of people in the vinyl community have contests at major 100 marks, and I have yet to ever have one. I keep thinking about it when I hit 200, when I hit 300, when I hit 400, and when I hit 500. I'm like, I need a contest, but I have yet to really think of a good contest. And I see other people do all kinds of contests, and I'm always like, that's a pretty good contest, and I'll enter that contest. But then I'm like, all the good ideas are taken. So I'm going to come up with one. I just passed 600. And so now what I'm thinking is this will make some good potential prizes. I have a handful of records that are new like this and a handful that are possibly used, so I could have multiple items to choose from. So I'm looking maybe, hopefully real soon, to put together some kind of a contest, and I will have, I've seen this happen before too, where you can have, maybe two, maybe three winners, and the first guy gets to choose one album, and then whatever's left, the second guy chooses from, etc., etc. So these will go to good use. Absolute worst case scenario, not only could they possibly be resold, but they could be some VCLT. I could just pass them on to someone who would enjoy them. So anyway, that is the possibility, and we're going to work with it from that way. Great stuff, though. This is right up my alley. If I had not purchased these before, these would be great releases. And if I had not picked up that Han album, because I laid off on buying their stuff for the longest time, but when I ran across them on Black Friday sale at one site, they had 2 or 3 of their albums, and I grabbed them at that point. So I did snag them. Anyway, thanks a lot, though. Great stuff. Metalhead Box, thanks a lot for keeping up and keeping us into some good music. And these are great releases, and I will see you next time. Rock on and rock hard.